As the people in Kaikoura cope with absences, roads, tourists, incomes, services, you name it, something new has arrived in town, or just off it. Bubbles. An arresting eruption of them from beneath the ocean floor, breaking the surface just south of the town. Never seen before. They were first seen by Matt Foy, the owner of Kaikoura Kayaks, and more particularly by one of his guides, Connor Statley. More on that in a moment, but first Matt Foy on the business itself. In short, they are good to go, but they have no customers.
It's like someone's just turned off the tap, basically. So we've got no income. Our whole family survives off the income over summer to get us through winter. So we're looking at a double-edged sword here in town for our family and a lot of the other operators. A lot of us are probably going to have to bankroll this. We're sort of looking at putting, I guess, a lot of it on the mortgage and writing it out and, hopefully get these roads open and people start coming back to town. Everything's still here. Like, we've had a couple of runs around the peninsula. All the seals are out there. The boys saw some dolphins out there today. It's amazing weather at the moment. So, as far as we're concerned, we can operate, but we just don't have anyone in town to participate in the tour.
But Matt, so you've got all your normal stuff, and we understand there is something you can add to the experience which you've never had before. What's that?
Well, yeah, it seems we've got a type of spring phenomenon happening in Whalers Bay. We're calling it the Hope Springs for a few reasons. Hope for town, caused by the Hope Fault, and Connor's daughter, her name is Hope as well. So
who's Connor? He's your guide, is he?
Yeah, Connor. He started here a few weeks back. He's been involved with paddling for quite a few years. He's a pretty good whitewater paddler, and he loves this area. And he was chomping at the bit to get down here to start the season. He's
not nearby you, is he?
Yeah, hang on, mate. I'll pass you on.
Okay, thanks so much.
Thanks, John.
Thank you. Mate. Lovely to talk to you. All the best, Matt.
Cheers, John. Catch you later, mate.
Cheers, bro.
Hey, John, how you going?
Yeah, good. How are you going?
Yeah, damn good, actually. Really good.
And you've found something never seen before, so this is completely new as far as you're aware.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't there 2 weeks ago when I paddled around into that bay for the first time.
And so what did you see, Connor?
Well, Matt and I went out for a recreational paddle just to check our paddle routes, see what ones we could still use and what ones we're going to have to alter, and we paddled around into Whalers Bay, and we're sitting there for about 2 or 3 minutes, and I just noticed a boil coming up out of the ground, out of the water, and I was like, oh, what's that? Pointed it out to Matt, and then we paddled over, and then we realised how substantial it actually was and how far it actually went, and it was amazing. Just bubbles coming up out of the earth, just with a very strong sulphur smell.
And it's really bubbling, is it? You can really see it?
Yeah, you can see it from when you paddle into the bay, if you know where to look, from about 100 metres away.
And it smells like Rotorua, does it?
Yeah, it's got, once you get over top of the bubbles, it's got a very strong sulphur smell. I actually done a roll in my kayak yesterday just to get a bit of footage of it, and it definitely was like going underneath one of the natural hot springs in Rotorua. Not the warmth, but just the presence of sulphur in the water. And
wow, Connor. So when your tourists come back, when people come back, not only are they going to get all the wildlife and that beautiful scenery, but they're going to get something new and unique to the area, right?
Yeah, we're going to take them to see Hope Springs.
And it's called Hope, Matt told us, because, Hope Springs eternal, right? And that's the story of Kaikoura right now. But there's another reason too, isn't there?
Yeah, so back in 2007, I had my first daughter, and we got told she had chromosomal abnormalities, so we decided her name was going to be Hope, and we we're going to hope for hope. And I thought it was very fitting for Kaikoura as well. We've got new hope for Kaikoura. We've got the Hope Fault, which it could be contributed by, the Hope Fault could contribute to why this is here. And I just thought it was a very fitting name.
Connor Statley talking about hope in Kaikoura in very many senses of that word.